Hi everyone, hope everyone is well. Welcome to an overview of my new game, Today Another Battle. This is a World War II print and play game and for Solitaire. I've printed it out here and I've got all the counters made and the different player aids, etc. I just want to talk about some of the key aspects and mechanics of the game. Now in this game you are taking command of various allied units. So I've got some infantry, I've got some armour. There are other types of infantry and allied armour counters there as well for the game. And each scenario you have a key set of objectives. In this example here, I've got some objectives here to meet. And I started off in this zone and moved my way across the board. Each scenario will have its own different setup, its own different objectives, and any special rules that apply to that scenario. As you play through, you'll be moving across the board and encountering various German and Axis enemies, both infantry, as I've encountered here, and German tanks. So we've got Panzer IV here. And there are a variety of those that you can encounter, or that you can cut out and stick to card or suitable material. As you play through the game, as you're progressing through that board, you have quite difficult decisions to make. You have a number of command points, which we use this tracker for here, and every turn you have to determine how to spend your command points. Moving or combat or various types of combined arms combat, or calling in airstrikes with thunderbolts or artillery strikes and so forth, or even rallying your troops when they take a morale hit. As you make those decisions, the enemy will respond. So you determine who attacks first by spending those command points. And you don't have enough command points to do all the things ideally that you'd have to do. And the game is fundamentally about managing your resources of both your units and the command points that you have. The reason you need to do that is you also have, with this game, a morale tracker. Now this game is based on one of my previous designs, but I've included and tweaked the game quite significantly for this smaller scale action. And one of the new elements I've included, as well as different tweaks, is this morale tracker. As you play through the game and you're progressing and you're taking control of different zones and you're pushing the enemy, your morale for your force will go up, but it can also go down as you're suffering casualties, as you're pushed back, as events conspire against you, you will be taking morale hits. Keeping the morale high is a key mechanic of the game and directly impacts your ability to fight and increase your odds of success when fighting against the enemy. And that morale system, as I said, can go up and it can go down. As you encounter the enemy, as you move across the board, there are unexplained or undetermined events that can occur that you never predicted. So you may receive some help from some local allies, or you may be hindered by enemy barbed wire, etc. And there are player aid counters for all of those that you can print out and mount. The game is designed to be read through the rules quite quickly, and you can just mount a few counters, mount the map onto some thick card, whatever you like, and get the game to the table and get playing quickly. In terms of the scenario length, a Solitaire game can last anything sort of for 45 minutes to several hours depending on the scenario. And there are a variety of scenarios and there are a variety of maps as well. At the moment I've got 3 maps done. You'll be able to print those out. The game is designed for you not to have to print out too many sheets of paper, so you can print it at home or send it to a print shop of your choosing. And that's probably the main points I just wanted to cover. As I said, you can move across the board, you encounter enemies, combat, rallying your troops, determining if you're out of supply, rolling for new zones, and encountering both hindrances and help as you do so. But the key mechanic is all around the player decision making. You have very difficult decisions to make, and not only just once or twice in the game, every single turn, every single phase, you will have decisions to make. and utilizing those decisions, utilizing your morale and your command points and balancing the two is a key mechanic of the game. I do have a bunch of separate videos that detail the core elements of the game, so please do check those out. And thanks a lot for watching and taking the time to learn about my new game. Thanks, as always.